Are we ready? Okay. I want to welcome everyone here tonight. I want to thank you individually and collectively for being here tonight. It's a special night for all of us. My name is Kathy Woodyard. I'm the community director here at Artisan at Twickenham Square. And this has been an incredible project from the onset. I've been in property management my entire career, and this has been the most exciting time in my life, not just because of the structure, but because of the community, the people that are moving in. So we have an amazing opportunity here. I want you all to make yourselves at home tonight. I want you to, if you have a question, ask us. If you want to snoop around, let us know. We'll let you snoop around some. So after our ribbon cutting, we're going to offer some tours over here in the lounge area where the pool table is located. So we'll be happy to show you around. We're also going to have some food, and some good food and some great drink later on. I also want to let everybody know we will have some champagne that we'll all have a little toast to before we go on the tour. So make sure you get involved in that as well. And now these gentlemen they're going to come up here with me. So this is Cha Emerson. Most of you know him. Chad is he's the Downtown Huntsville Inc. coordinator. He's the one that's keeping us all together and working together on things. So let's give Chad a big hand.
Well, thanks for coming out. While this place is not just for young professionals, that's truly one of the target audiences for downtown redevelopment. And right now, as those folks look at what city they're going to move to, anywhere in the country, they have a lot of options. They look to the downtowns, they look to the loft living. Up until now, we've been at a real competitive disadvantage compared to our peer cities. They have a lot more of this type of living than we do. And this is an important step in the right direction to level the playing field with the other cities. So as we try to attract this new workforce, they can look at downtown Huntsville as having loft options, just like our competing peer cities. But it's not just a matter of quantity, it's a matter of quality. And that's what's really important about this project. You look around and you look at the finishings, and you look at the features and the gathering places and the chairs in the pool. I wish I was 25. It's just such an amazing place. And so, as we try to fill up the quantity, we also have great quality. And so this is an amazing project. We often say in our talks, can you name a dynamic growing city that also doesn't have a dynamic and growing downtown? And the answer is typically no. You think of Austin and Raleigh and these other places, a lot of people are talking about their downtowns. Well, this project right here is a dynamic improvement to our downtown, an important step in the right direction. So to everyone who's involved, kudos, and I guess it's now my turn to introduce one of the visionaries of the project, Sam Yeager.
I wrote a lot down, but I don't think anybody wants to stay and listen to it in this hot sun, but thank you, Chad. Welcome to Artisan at Twickenham Square. I'm proud to call Huntsville home, and it's been a real blessing to be able to be a part of something like this. We do a lot of projects over the Southeast, and this is among the best that we've done, and so to be able to do it in your hometown is a special blessing. Just a brief bit about the history of the project. The land that this project sits on was put up for sale in 2008, right before the recession, and we had looked at it for a long time to try to make an apartment project, but didn't feel confident enough just because we needed something else to go with it. And when in 2011, we were approached by PGM Properties, who is our partner on this as well, that Publix wanted to come here. We thought that would make sense to try to do something as grand as what we've done. So anyway, we approached the mayor, Huntsville Housing Authority, and Triad Properties, who had one of the pieces of property owned here tied up. And everybody was very interested in a collaboration to make something like this work. So the rest is history. We're obviously in a great location. We've got 10,000 jobs within walking distance of here. We've got a grocery store within 50 yards, and we'll soon have 23,000 feet of additional retail that's literally across the street. As you can see, we've got 246 apartments, 185, I think, right here, and 61 that'll be completed before the end of the year next door. So we are taking applications for tenants, that's for sure. I want to say a little bit about thank people that that have made this possible, and I know y'all don't hear me drone on about this, but the Huntsville Housing Authority, their board, Michael Lundy, Carlin Williams, who's here, all played a role. Mayor Battle, obviously the city council, the city staff that we worked with individually, that all played a tremendous role. Dudley Parker and John McReynolds with PGM. Publix, obviously, was a huge deal to get them to come. There's not a Publix in downtown Nashville, so this is something that's or Birmingham. So Huntsville's got something in those places. My partners, Ashlyn Hines, Dan Daniel, Charles Carlisle, Lisa Gunderson, and Ned Miller, I see around here. Our private investors, many of them Huntsville citizens, you'll see some of them around, are Northwestern Mutual, who showed a lot of faith in the city of Huntsville to invest in this project, and we're very grateful for them. Gail Mills, our attorney, who helped us shepherd this thing through. I guess that was a balloon. And my wife, Angie, who put up with me for 18 months that it took to get this thing done and almost killed us. Partners in building it, Foresight Engineering, I think you'll see some of their shirts around. Smith G Architects, you'll see them here, and the interior decorators as well. And Brassfield and Gorey, who built this, and so we're real proud of this. You may notice a new street address we've got outside. It's called Dorothy Ford Drive. Dorothy was on the Huntsville Housing Authority board that voted to sell this property, and Mayor Battle's going to say a little bit more about that in a minute. So I'll turn it over to Mayor Battle, and he'll tell more about Artisan at Twickenham Square from the city of Huntsville's perspective. And I just want to say in closing that none of this would have happened without his leadership, and those of you that followed it closely know what I mean. So thank you, Mayor Battle.
Sam, congratulations. This is a great day to finally come out. 5 years ago when we were sitting down talking about this project, it was very important to us that we had an urban footprint, project that had a total urban footprint in the city of Huntsville. And just so happened that somebody was building 110,000 square foot office space. Somebody else was talking about building apartments, and then somebody else came in with a public supermarket, which kind of sealed the deal for us. And when we put it all together, we were able to put together an urban development. And it was a class urban development that benefits all of downtown Huntsville, benefits all of Huntsville. On my way home from City Hall, I would stop by one of the stores here and pick up something and go home. So it's a great place to live, work, and play. And that's one of the greatest things about this. Harrison Diamond, who is in our office, is our business relation officer, was one of the first people to move in here. He's a young 28-year-old millennial. I say he's our token millennial in the office. But that's kind of what a lot of this was made for. It was made for our young people and then our empty nesters, both sides of it. People who are looking for a way to simplify life and to be in a downtown core and to be close to the downtown activities. So it's a great thing, and Chad does a great job with making sure that we have plenty of downtown activities. A lot of people to thank. PGM, thank you for bringing along the icing on the cake, which was our Publix, and to Northwestern Mutual. One of the first times that we've had them in our market, and this is a smaller market for them. So for their faith in our community, we say thank you. They made a difference, and they brought the financing to the table so that everybody can get paid as we work through this thing. But we've had a lot of people who made this happen, and I want to say this is a partnership. It's a partnership between the city of Huntsville. A lot of city employees put a lot of time and effort into this to make sure that we came up with a good agreement that would work good for the citizens of Huntsville and for the owners here, and it was a win-win for everybody. It was a win-win for the developers, it was a win-win for the people of Huntsville, and it was a win-win for the city of Huntsville. So thank you very much for coming out today. This is just a start of a lot of partnerships that we'll have in the future. Thank you.